Hello and welcome back to KM Tutorial General Mathematics 2015. Today I will solve section B, and the question is, using Euclid's division lemma, show that any positive odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3 where q is some integer. So let us assume dividend as small a and divisor as b. So dividend small a be any positive odd integer and divisor small b be equal to 4. This is divisor in this case. Now one thing you see, reminders are always smaller than the divisor or equal to 0. Now you see, in this case 5 is dividend and 2 is divisor. 2 2s are 4, remainder is 1. So remainder is smaller than the divisor. In this case also remainder is smaller than the divisor. In this case also remainder is 0, which is smaller than the divisor. So the possible remainders in this case will be equal to 0 and less than 4. Possible remainders will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which we can say greater than or equal to 0 and less than 4. So here I have written, since the remainder will be greater than equal to 0 or less than 4, therefore the possible remainders will be 0, 1, 2 and 3, as because divisor is 4. So the remainders will be either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3. It cannot be 4 or more than 4. Okay, now we will apply division algorithm, and we know that the division algorithm is equal to a is equal to bq plus r, where a is dividend, b is divisor, q is quotient and r is remainder. So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now if remainder is 0, first case we will assume remainder is 0. So by division algorithm, a is equal to bq plus r, b is 4, q plus r we have assumed as 0, 4q plus 0 is 4q, 4q is even. Now if I assume r as 1, remainder is 1, then by applying division algorithm, a is equal to bq plus r, b is 4, q plus r is 1. So this is odd. Then if I assume remainder is 2, then by division algorithm, a is equal to bq plus r, b is 4, q, r is 2, 4q plus 2 is even. Now again if I assume r is 3, then by division algorithm, a is equal to bq plus r, b is 4, q plus r is 3. So 4q plus 3 will be odd. So from this you can conclude that any positive odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. See, 4q plus 1 and 4q plus 3, these two are odd. So any positive odd integer is always of the form 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. These two are even, because see why this is even, because 4q can be written as 2 into 2q. So a number multiplied by 2 is always even. Here also we can take 2 as common, and 2 2s are 4q plus 1. So any number that can be multiplied or that is multiplied with 2 is even. So hence you can conclude that this is odd and this is odd. So any positive odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. Next, let us move to question number 14. Which term of the AP, which term of the arithmetic progression 3, 8, 13, 18 ... is 78? See here, first term is 3, first term a is 3, common difference small d. How to find it? Second term minus first term, or third term minus second term, or fourth term minus third term will give the common difference, only if this series is in AP. So second term minus first term, that is 8 minus 3 is 5. So common difference small d is 5 and first term small a is 3. last term it is given 78, an is 78. So we know that the formula of an is equal to a plus n minus 1d. Now we will substitute the values. An is 78, first term is 3, n minus 1, we need to find n here, and d is 5, which implies 78 is equal to 3 plus 5 into n is 5n, minus 5 ones are 5, which implies 78 is equal to minus 5 plus 3 is minus 2 plus 5n, which implies 78 minus 2 transpose to this side will become plus 2 is equal to 5n. 78 plus 2 is 80 is equal to 5n. Now 5 transpose to this side will become divide. So 80 divided by 5 is 16. So therefore the value of n is 16. Hence 16th term of the AP is 78. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, in this way the 16th term will be the 78. Okay, now let us do question number 15. See, in question number 15 it is given that find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment joining the points minus 1, 7 and 4, minus 3 in the ratio 2:3. So these 2 points are given to us, and the coordinates of this point is minus 1, 7 and the coordinate of this point is 4, minus 3. Okay, these 2 coordinates are divided in the ratio 2:3. We need to find this coordinate. We need to find the coordinates of this point P. Okay, now we will use the section formula, and we know that section formula is m1 into x2 plus m2 into x1 by m1 plus m2, comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. This is for x and this is for y. Coordinates of point P we are going to find, and coordinate of point P will be x and y, and x stands for this and y stands for this. Okay, now we will substitute the values. Let us check. See here, m1 is 2 into x2. Where is x2? Yes, x2 is 4 plus m2 is 3 into x1 is minus 1 divided by m1 plus m2, 2 plus 3, comma m1 is 2 into y2. See, y2 is minus 3 plus m2 is 3 into y1. Where is y1? This one. y1 is 7 by m1 plus m2, 2 plus 3. Now we will solve it out. 4 2s are 8, plus minus 3 1s are 3. Okay, so it will be minus 3, comma 4 2s are 8 plus 3 1s are 3, plus minus 3 divided by 3 plus 2 is 5, comma 3 2s are 6, plus minus, so minus 6 plus 7 3s are 21 by 3 plus 2 is 5, 8 plus minus, so 8 minus 3 is 5 divided by 5, comma 21 minus 6 is 15 by 5, 5 is 1, 15 by 5 is 3. So the coordinates are 1, 3. So therefore the required point is P of x, y is P of 1, 3. That is, the coordinate of point P is 1, 3. Coordinate of point P will be 1, 3. Okay, now let us move to question number 16. See, in question number 16 it is given that evaluate 5 cos square 60 degree plus 4 sec square 30 degree minus tan square 45 degree divided by sin square 30 degree plus cos square 30 degree. So 5 cos 60, the value of cos 60 is 1 by 2. So cos square 60 is 1 by 2 whole square, plus 4 sec 30, the value of sec 30 is 2 by root 3. So sec square 30 degree will be 2 by root 3 whole square, minus the value of tan 45 is 1. So tan square 45 degree will be 1 square divided by sin 30 degree. Sin square 30 degree, the value of sin 30 is 1 by 2. So sin square 30 will be 1 by 2 whole square, plus cos square 30 degree. The value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So cos square 30 degree will be root 3 by 2 whole square. You have to learn the chart, the value of all this, it is there in your book. Now we will solve it out. 5, 5, 1 square is 1, 2 to the 4, plus 4, 4, 2 square is 4, root 3 square is 3, minus 1 square is 1, divided by 1 square 1, 2 square 4, plus root 3 into root 3 is 3, 2 square is 4. Now 5 ones are 5, 5 by 4, plus 4 4 is 16 by 3, minus 1. In denominator there is nothing, means we can assume it as 1. So here LCM of 4 and 4 is 4. So if we solve it out, we will get 1 plus 3 here. Now we will take the LCM of 4, 3 and 1. LCM of 4, 3, 1 is 12. So what number we will multiply with 4 to get 12? We will multiply 4 with 3 to get 12. We will multiply 3 with 4 to get 12. So here also I will have to multiply 3. Here it is 3. So I will multiply 4 to get 12. So here also 4. Here it is 1. So I will multiply 12 to get 12. So here also I will multiply 12. So this is how 5 3 is 15, plus 16 4 is 64, minus 12 1 is 12, divided by, this is the LCM, 12, by 3 plus 1 is 4 by 4. Now 15 plus 64 is 79, minus 12 by 12. This divide will be replaced by division symbol. I am replacing this symbol, this by this division symbol, and I have written here 4 by 4 here. Now 79 minus 12 is 67 divided by 12, and division will become multiplication. So after multiplication, the number which is after division will become reverse. So the reverse of 4 by 4 will be 4 by 4 only, and 4 and 4 will get cancelled. So required answer will be 67 by 12 in this case. Now let us go to question number 17. So in question number 17, it is given that if A, B and C are interior angles of a triangle ABC, then show that sin B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. So if we assume a triangle here, we know that sum of 3 interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So in this triangle ABC, A plus B plus C will be equal to 180 degree, angle sum property. Sum of 3 angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Now if I keep B and C here and transpose A to right hand side, so it will become 180 minus A. Now we will divide by 2 both the sides. So on dividing by 2 both the sides, we get B plus C by 2 is equal to 180 minus A by 2. Now B plus C by 2 I have kept here as it is, equal to, see, this 2 is for this one also and this 2 is for this one also. So I will distribute it. So 180 by 2 I have written here, minus A by 2 I have written here. Now which implies B plus C by 2 is equal to 290 is 180, 90 minus A by 2. Let us assume it as equation number 1. Now let us come to the LHS portion. This one, this is LHS. Let us come to the LHS portion. So LHS is given that sin B plus C by 2. So I have written here sin B plus C by 2, which is equal to sin, see, B plus C by 2. In equation number we got now the value of B plus C by 2 as 90 minus A by 2. So I have substituted it. In place of B plus C by 2 I have written here 90 minus A by 2 from 1. Now this is theta. This one is theta. So sin 90 minus theta. So there is a formula, sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. So sin 90 minus theta will be cos theta. This is theta. So cos A by 2, which is equal to RHS. See, RHS is cos A by 2. So LHS is equal to RHS. I have shown it. LHS is equal to RHS. So the next questions of this section I will solve it in my next video. Thank you very much.